I just find it interesting that the last one was the only one that he didn't willingly give up. Yeah. He did, but it was more like he got wore down, and that's how the enemy works.
Yeah.
Right? We're going to focus on that story and be like, Delilah, that crazy mofo, like she's such a whore and all that stuff. But you think about it.
But she was under a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
She was a Philistine. She was a local.
Yeah.
And here he is out here just slaying their folks. People.
Yeah.
And there was nothing. They couldn't do anything to him. Every time they thought they had him cornered in the cave, he snuck out at midnight, and then he
tore him up again.
Well, yeah, he jacked him up, and
yeah.
He was always one step ahead, but he falls in love with this Philistine, however you say it, this Philistine woman. And she's basically a local in this area, and they are like, "Hey, look, do we need you to do this for us or else?" And, she's like, "Okay, I thought you loved me. Why won't you tell me where you get your strength from?"
Right. And if you put yourself in her shoes, like, okay, so that's where I was kind of getting at with that conversation, and like putting yourself in both of their shoes. Like, you put yourself in Samson's shoes, and then you put yourself in Delilah's shoes, and you recognize, like, you just kind of get broken down over time. Like, all this, we're pressed down and squished, and eventually we just kind of give up.
Yeah. It's the continuous drop of feathers on your back.
Over and over and over.
A ton of feathers weighs the same as a ton of bricks. It's a ton.
It's a ton.
It's going to be a lot more of them, but it's a ton. You can still pile enough feathers on yourself that you can collapse. I mean, it's going to be probably as tall as Mount Everest.
It'll be a whole lot more than bricks, but it's still enough.
But it's still, you look at it, it's still the same. And when you drop these little inconveniences and it's just over and over and over and over and over again, eventually they all add up to a weight that's impossible to carry. And that's kind of that's kind of how it is for him.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, look, fine, shut up, I'll tell you.
And it's the same for her, probably. I mean, essentially.
It's like, dude, she
feels like she has no other option. Yeah. She's like, I have to try, or else they're going to take everything from me. They're going to kill me.
Yeah, and if what's sad about the story is if she would have just been like, "Hey, look, dude, this is what they're trying to do to me right now. I need you to go out there and handle business."